All right, welcome to Talkin' Investing. I'm Tom, and as always, this is not financial advice. Today, I just want to make a video and let you guys know that I'm back. I was unable to make videos for a few days, so I'll go into the details of that a little bit in a minute. But I want to go through what the market is doing. I want to go through what the dollar is doing. I want to go through what Bitcoin is doing. So this is just going to be a quick update. So for those of you who don't know, I'm in Florida, and so we've been without power and internet for a few days, so I was unable to get any videos out, so I apologize for that, but we're back up and running. But I am on very limited internet. So this video could take a long time to upload, so hopefully this gets to you sooner than later. But I did just want to get back on and say hello to everybody and just go through quickly what's going on with the market. So if everybody could do me a big favor and smash the like button. I'm hoping to get like 250 likes on this. I haven't been able to get a video out in a few days, and that's going to hurt me in the algorithm. So if you guys could help out, I know you guys are always awesome at hitting the like button and leaving comments and all that stuff. If you're new to the channel, you can subscribe and hit the notification bell. But let's go for some likes on this one so that I can get this thing back up and rolling. So just to let you guys know, thanks for all the well wishes. I got a lot of comments looking into me, hoping that I was doing well and doing okay. And me and my family are all great. So we were just fine. We just had to deal with some very minor inconveniences relating to power and internet. So obviously I couldn't do any videos, but we were okay. So I know a lot of other people were less fortunate than that. So I'm hoping everybody else in the path of this hurricane is okay and is getting the help that they need. I will do a full Bitcoin update later in the day today, but I just wanted to start out by taking a look at what's been going on since I missed 2 days. One of those days I missed entirely. I wasn't even able to see what was going on in the market or the world. So I had to do a little catching up myself. Okay, so if I look at the indexes, the market just opened as I'm doing this video. So again, I'm not sure when you're going to see this, but the market just opened as I'm doing this video, and we're a little bit red across the board. The S&P 500 is down 0.38, the Dow's down 0.5, the Nasdaq's down 0.15, and the Russell's down 0.13. So we're sitting on the brink here. I'm not sure which way it's going to go today. If it's like most Fridays in the year 2022, it's going to end up being red. That has been the theme for the year this year, unfortunately. Today is September 30th, so it's the last day of the month. It's also the last day of the third quarter. So the first 3 quarters have been nothing to write home about, to say the least. All right, I want to take a look at the indexes, and as you guys know, I don't normally look at the Dow, but I'm going to start with this one because it is hitting lower lows. So this is the Dow Jones on the 1-day time frame. We did have one green candle 2 days ago, and that's one of the days that I was gone, where we did have a nice little market rally, but the next day completely canceled it out. Today so far, like I said, is skewing a little red but neutral, but the Dow Jones has clearly had a patch here where it's way under its previous low. And if I zoom out to the 1 week, you'll see we have to go all the way back to November of 2020 to get back to this point. So that's just short of 2 years. And you're going to see all the indexes are fairly similar in that regard. This is approximately a 2-year low across the board. Okay, so this is the Qs. This mirrors the Nasdaq, and you're going to see the same thing. This is on the 1 week time frame, so we're already zoomed out here. We did hit a low again back at the beginning of June, and you'll see this week, in fact, yesterday, if I went to the daily, we did retest this low, and we got ever so slightly lower, but essentially it was almost an exact retest of this low. So we'll have to see what happens. So again, here on the Nasdaq, this is approximately a 2-year low back to November of 2020, so that's just 1 month short of 2 years. So there's a theme. All these look basically the same. I'm going to go to the S&P 500. This is the SPY on the 1 week time frame. So this mirrors the S&P 500, and this is the one that most people look at. This is the broadest measure of the stock market. We did take those lows out yesterday. So that's a lower low on the S&P 500, just barely, but it's a lower low. So we don't know where we're going from here. The news is incredibly negative. The sentiment, I should say, is incredibly negative. You know, I don't know how much worse it's going to get before it gets better. We're clearly retesting the lows. So I did think we would retest the lows, but it would hold, but we'll see. That's not a guarantee. You know, we could definitely go lower than this. However, all the companies are getting basically taken out at this point. So everything is down fairly dramatically. So what I'm looking for is I'm scanning for companies that are performing well, but their stock is just getting dragged down with the rest of the entire market. I did a video on 8 stocks last week that I think were in that boat. I'm going to do another one of those videos over the weekend. and just let you guys know some things that I think are a potential opportunity that at least belong on people's watch list or radar. Because obviously this is bad, and we don't like to be at 2-year lows, and you don't like a stock at a 5 or 10-year low for sure. That's a very, very rare opportunity to potentially buy in and make up for 10 years of lost ground. Okay, this is the DXY. I just want to take a quick look at the dollar. The dollar, this has been the big deal out of all of this, and this is the number one thing I think driving all of the markets. The dollar has been raging out of control. So it did a couple of days ago get as high as just under 115. It got to 114.778 on the DXY. The 20-year high for this was this green line down here at 103, just under 104. So you can see we're now many months into going above that, and we took that out in June, and we've been going pretty much up in a straight line ever since. We did peak a few days ago. I don't know that that's the peak. We've had a little bit of a pullback. If I zoom out a little bit, this yellow channel is basically the entire year of 2022. So we have been trading like up in a straight line, but inside of this channel. So we'll see if this holds. Until this gets fixed and until the dollar stops spiraling upward, I think markets are going to continue to struggle in a big way. So I am hoping we're near the top of this. I hear a lot of people calling potentially for 120, and the last time this spiraled out of control, which was over 20 years ago, that's essentially where we got to, is somewhere around 120. So I would look for this hopefully to hold as a ceiling, and hopefully we don't even get to that, because again, as long as this is going up, the market is going to be going sideways at the very best, if not down. Okay, now I want to take a look at the VIX. This is the volatility index. So we've been talking about this for a while on the channel. I've got a line at 35 on the VIX. That's basically the panic button line. So as the market gets to 35, this tends to be considered high volatility, and it can get higher than this, but you can see 35 usually does tend to be resistance or somewhere in the area of resistance. As of December 2nd, 2021, we have been retesting and revisiting this 35, and we did get as high as 39. So these are the areas where we tend to hit our lows and bounce off our bottoms. You'll see the last time we were here was June 15th. That was the exact day that we hit the bottom. So we're now here again, and no coincidence, we are retesting the lows that we were at when we were on the VIX right here the last time. So this is something to keep our eye on as well. I know I'm all over the place. I'm just trying to do a broad update here because there's a lot to look at. We're trending in a bad direction, but I do see some potential signs that we may be bottoming out, and this is a big test because we are retesting our lows. In some circumstances, we've already taken out our previous lows. So we're trying to keep a close eye here to see what direction we're going to go in. The last thing I want to look at is just Bitcoin. We cover Bitcoin and the Bitcoin miners all the time on this channel, as you guys know. So I will do a comprehensive Bitcoin update later, but I just wanted to show you that really over the last several days, this is Bitcoin on the 4-hour time frame. We have really just been going very sideways. This is a super tight trading range. So Bitcoin's actually been behaving better than anything over the last, maybe I would say, week. Bitcoin is not retesting its lows at the moment. I know there's a lot of people that think there's still a lot more pain to come, and that may be. We're going to have to wait and see. But at the moment, Bitcoin's actually been outperforming almost everything. I'm just going to finish up. Just in the time I've done this video, you can see we've turned a little bit green. So it's going to be that kind of day. I have no idea where we're going to end up. But now the S&P is just a tiny bit green. The Dow's still a little bit red. NASDAQ's up 0.18 and the Russell's up 0.34. So we're going to have to see where Friday goes. Hoping for the best, but I just wanted to give you guys a little quick update on what I missed while I was gone. So if everybody could please remember to smash the like button. I really want to get back into the algorithm because I did have a few days where I could not put out a video. So I appreciate your help. I know you guys help a lot all the time. So I want to thank all my subscribers. So that's all I've got for right now. Thank you very much, and I will see you in the next video.